Howdy, howdy. This is Blue Otter. Today we're playing 2 Point Museum in Fantasy Finds DLC in Pointy Mountain. Let's open up some boxes. So this one, I'm hoping for a griffin. Let's see if I get what I wanted. I did not. We're just gonna send that to inventory.
Through the old-fangled magic of radio wave.
Open the crate. This one, I was hoping for a chicken. Yay, got what I wanted. All right. Let's place this now. Do I have... Okay, so this one is... This one's epic, but honestly, what I was wanting to do...
Breathe deep, center yourself, and I'll go and double-check that I locked my car.
is to have this right there.
To set their expectations to ordinary.
What does it need? It just needs decoration. Okay. Let's come back over here.
Guests are stuck in the museum. Someone should probably help them.
That there, there, and there. Chicken. And then we'll have this one be griffin and griffin. Need this as much in the center as possible.
The cafe offers a range of food and drink at alarmingly affordable prices.
Line there. It's at least going to be like that.
Assistant to gift shop. Sell, sell, sell.
No, let's do the small one. Like so. This one right there instead. And you know what? We might just be able to get away with maybe having that. Yeah. Wall.
Museum security are operating in this area. It's a bit tense, isn't it?
Okay, let's see if we can get... Yeah, we've got like 82. Let's do haggle. Even though I've got plenty of money, I want to make sure that we're not... Yeah, let's see if we can get another chicken. Hold on. Send nerf with haggling.
Expedition is leaving now. Final call for wherever it is you're going.
So we can have that be like right there. Actually, hold on. If we... we can rotate these around this, so it's right underneath there.
Frequently asked questions. The museum cannot provide spaceship parking at this time.
Okay, and then we'll make this like right there. Nope, that makes that one unusable. So we'll just put this right there. Okay, that's on me that tour sucked. Another one of these. Okay, you know what? I've already got one of these. Actually, I've got 3 pristine of these, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. And use it to get the knowledge point. Okay, that's what I wanted. Let's go ahead and place this. I think my stream version, I've actually got like 5 of these, I think. We'll place this right about here.
Good morning, I'm Chef Ricky, and Flavortown is the place that I call home. The other day, I was perusing through my cookery books and was struck by a tip from DJ Sous Chef.
Or do I want...
Complete bite contains sweet,
Sous Chef. Now
savory,
that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
sour, and crunchy. It's a great way to think about eating.
I know, I've got like... every time I play 2 Point Campus and they're just like, oh, well, bring in this guy, bring in this one. And it's like, guys, I can only bring in so many people. Unless they want to just like have more... unless they just want to pay more in fees. There's that one. Kind of gives you a little bit of a sneak preview. Let's see if... how difficult was that? Not too bad at all. Let's haggle that down because that is expensive.
The expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
Yeah, so we just have that there. Just kind of a little... it's a little bonus one. It's not... let's put this right there. I'll put that like right in between them. Okay, let's see what other... fantasy items do we have?
The gift shop is fantastic value. Isn't that strange?
You know what? Let's do this. Can be the dragon. And the dragon, you know, I get so nervous with these. I want to make these the dwarf. Just because I'm using all the other ones. And they don't care, so we'll just make them dwarfs.
Announcement. Analysis complete. Learn anything good?
All right, we got a bonfire. Oh, we have the dilemma. Night of the Crones. The team spots magical flares in the distance. As they approach, they hear chanting and find a witch beckoning them closer. Seems to be some kind of a party. That feels like a trap. And I'm here for it. Let's stay for some punch. The team receive a warm welcome from the Coven of Witches. The party is good, but the punch might have been even better. Significantly tasty. So trait, they get robust. Yeah, that's one thing I like when, because I DM in Everon is one of my favorite campaign settings. And I love kind of playing, you know, you have these creatures and I play them where they're atypical. So you know, you could come across what you might think is a monster race, and it's not. They're actually friendly. For instance, I'm just gonna do this one. And I believe there is a town, there's a town in, I forgot the name of the country.
If someone worked in the ticket booth.
But the mayor of the town is actually a mind flayer. Mind flayers are typically they're bad guys, but this is just like he's tired of it. It's like, I don't care, just don't be jerks or do anything like that. Just and remove those.
Complete. So what's in the box?
Put that there. Put that there. That's going to allow me to have something right there. And Drome. Yeah, it's a Illithid mayor. Name I can't pronounce, but he is in the country of Drome. It's an interesting, he's got a real big interesting story. I'm not going to say anything more because I don't want to spoil. But that's one of the things that I like about like Drome. Where's this guy have? Oh, Best in Question. Is that, you know, you can see like hags and minotaurs and all kinds of gnolls, all kinds of monstrous humanoids, and you know you think, oh well, they're bad. No, they're just going to the store to get milk because they've got kids at home or something, and it's just it's a nice play. Let's see if we can't get... Is this the only thing that's here? No, there's one more cannon fodder. I don't think we've seen this one. Okay, let's do haggling. What do we have? We have 87,000. We're good.
Team departing on an expedition. I'm sure you'll need it.
I might recolor this area a bit more. Let's do the dragon. Yeah, we just did 2 there. Feels like that doesn't match.
Mess on the floor. Robo janitor. Dryer on the fritz. Robo
Okay,
janitor.
maybe it is. I'm just...
The Robo Janitor is designed to fix
we also
everything
need to
with some
finish
major
out...
exceptions.
Probably just can't afford it, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. If we do autofill. Yeah, this one. Ooh, petrified. No, no, no. I don't want to do that. We'll take Liger out there. And Nerf. Okay, but then I need Clint. Yeah. We'll haggle because that's expensive.
What would we do without you?
Okay, we got another school trip.
Yes, I suppose we would. Robo janitor.
Okay,
coming
hold on.
soon from
Let's
Vulcan
do...
Cafe requires assistance from assistant.
I'm cutting people off right there so they can't keep going this way. But if you go this way, you would
Join me in saying farewell to
basically
the
see any of these.
They may
I probably need to get new... Yeah, both of my things are out. I probably need to get better gems, I think. And I think I might have like 3 more. So let's see. Do I have cave sandstone? I don't have because I need to do some prehistory. I could do cave blue.
Guests are reminded that we are monitoring the exhibits. You just happen to be on camera.
Okay, we're gonna do this one. Okay, I've got to paint all this. Can we?
The
No.
expedition team have returned. Survey complete.
So there's all that. Oh, I need to do... Let me do that. Now floor... There we go.
The cafe offers a range of food and drink at alarmingly affordable.
Obscure city. What do we got? Minotaur got Blessing Questin. Ooh, dungeon manual. An extensive guide for real enthusiasts and fantasy explorers. Ooh, I like that. This can go right here. What if we do that? Kind of mixes things up a little bit, but it's fine. Hold on, that's cannon fodder. That's cannon fodder.
Goblins are reminded to resist the urge.
All right there. The other option would be put this over here. Take this and put this like right here. So we could take this off.
Do not worry about museum surveillance. There's a camera in here, and you don't hear me complaining.
Let's confirm that. But we're going to take this and we'll move this like right. Hold on, we'll move this over there. This thing will move. So it's right here. Hold on, let's move that back just a little bit. And we'll come over here. We'll do a rug.
Is someone going to open that crate? Just saying.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Okay, so we could do, here's one. That's a small.
Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. You're back with Ricky when it's time for a story from the Book of Hawthorne. Nowadays, I get bored so easily, even with a talking microwave and more scarves than a man could wear. But in my youth,
Okay,
we'd
can
make
we
do with
take...
anything. I still remember those long days at the racetrack playing chicken. Of course, we called it chicken as horses were in short supply, and it was custom to ride several chickens dressed in a trench coat. Oh, I miss those chickens.
Get that as close over there as possible. Perfect. Okay, then no. Where's my security people? Because I'm not dealing with this. You're available. Good. Get them. Okay.
If you haven't
Do I have
enjoyed your
another
visit,
outfit?
please don't mention us to your friends.
Yeah, we'll do the noir outfit.
Thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
All right, we're gonna pick the red line. And that should be good for that. We've got a nice little pathway there. It's only going to be as good until until I decide to do something else.
Announcement. There's no one in the camera room. This is your chance.
Okay, let's go here. Can we do autofill? It's gonna take a little bit of tweaking. Yeah, I think that's it. And then we'll just do reduce. And then I will need someone for this one as well. Oh, and then this one we can send. Oh, do we not have, we might already have a box. Yeah, let's go open up this crate. What I need to do is if I send someone to these early ones is I need to send it for I need to send some of my little ones.
Staff haven't been trained.
Okay.
In ages.
Now it's just taunting me because I spent like on my Twitch stream, I spent like 5 hours to try to get everything pristine. And I finally did. Small spoiler. I finally did get pristine on everything, but I mean, it was just one of those that it's like, come on, please. Can I please just get... Okay.
Attention. Donations
Go
stands
read
are
or something.
unable to hold more. Announcement.
He's not
Our
happy.
collection of prehistory exhibits is being inspected.
But I mean, he's not upset either. Like, he's not upset enough that he wants to leave. Just... Okay, so I've got like the little dwarf stuff here. Maybe we can go... Let's do that. Haggle. Yeah, let's send Minotaur, or do I want to send... Yeah, we'll do that with Haggle. And go.
Deals in the gift shop. They might be too good.
Yeah, this one's almost back. Oh, we've got that. Okay, that's the dungeon. 5 knowledge. Well, I guess that makes sense though. But man, that's a lot.
Expedition team returning from a fictitious place.
1/2. Let's see if this is... Yep, that's the last one. That's pristine now. Do I have any perks? Yeah. Will deter criminal activity. Oh yeah, that's nerf. Hold on. Let's see. Where is this one? Nerf is wearing this. Yeah, that's perfect for Nerf to go out there and get it. We've also got another workshop project, so maybe we can get that.
Paranoid. Unless you're a thief, you can keep going.
Hold on. This... Wide view. Let me see. Because it's going to go best for someone who's security.
we're nearing the end of today's show. So what's
Let's
next?
put it on
I'll be
Jessica.
heading back to the Orb Foundation's Museum of
I'm
Spherical
curious
Goodness to learn more about this almighty orb
what
I've been hearing so much about. Listen to me. I sound so highbrow. Go
See, I was
learn
kind
a
of
thing
expecting
or
that to
two,
be like
Roshi.
a
Tell them Professor Ricky
360.
sent you.
Expedition team returning from a fictitious place.
You know, dancing in place. I think that's the most animated I've ever seen one of the security guards. Okay. Yeah, I could see where that would come in handy. But let's keep it off for now. We got robber and goblins. Yeah, I know. I just said that. Come over here. I hear some rumbling. I feel like I'm gonna need
With the price of the cafe. Should we be
another.
happy
I might
about
need
that?
another security guard or another security thing over here.
Thieves have been prevented from escaping. Phew.
Put the penny pincher right there. Oh, there he is, right there. Where is one of my... Nope. You're a kid. You're a janitor. You'd think it wouldn't be this hard to find security. This is like finding a needle in a haystack. Where are my security guys? I mean, I know I've got like only like 4. Feel like this is the weirdest Where's Waldo. There you are. Hold on.
Staff look like
Right, yeah, they already had there. Let's come back and look at our crates. Oh, intelligence potion. Yep, we're gonna claim that. Attach that over there.
museum security are operating in this area.
All right, now let's go in. I want this one. Haggle. Let me come over here and do
Announcement. Stolen exhibit has been retrieved.
intelligence
from
post.
thieves.
10,000.
Takes our stuff.
Ooh, that is expensive. Okay, we're just gonna do one of those. Jeez, I was not expecting it to be that much. I mean, I guess it makes sense because you're making yourself physically smarter and stuff. Okay, let's see if we can't finish this one. We do have a new... Okay, if I do... Okay, Nerf can handle that. We do fog. You have... No, but if we take... Do Nerf... No, we've got to do our heavy hitters on this. Let's back out. Let me try this one more time, see if I can't get this. Okay. So Nerf can pretty much do the intelligence on his own. So I can do that. Then here, if we have someone... D had some snacks. That gets us to 29. That would get us to 39. I think I can deal with that. Let's haggle that down. And start that one.
Rubbish belongs in the bin, not on the walls.
And then we've got a new box. Let's build back up our credit. And then we'll go to that new one. Wings? No.
Not back in reality.
And right now I'm just putting those there just because it's at least going to be getting it's at least earning something. So here is Wyvern Way, dinosaur bones. So this one I might end up needing a prehistory person, which would be good because then I can do the frozen. I can analyze that frozen fridge. The path to Mount Gloom is winding and perilous. It's perfectly clear that it would be much simpler to fly over it. No wonder the dragons don't walk. So this one we needed 18 points of interest on the Scorched Mouth Earth and reach enlightenment level 10. And it looks like here is the next time. Yeah, we're gonna have to have 3 fantasy expert level 10. This is a location. We have the dinosaur bones. So let's see if we can set this up. We need a lot of luck. Who's my lucky people? Pam? Ariana? D? Okay, we got that. And then... Liger? And then we just have an illness, and I can send someone on that. I don't have the intelligence, but we're gonna haggle that down because that's gonna take most of our income. But we're gonna see what is out there. I kind of want to arrange this so that it tells a story, but okay, are we? Yeah, we are in debt. Hold on, okay, let's take this loan out. We'll repay that balance. Take loan, repay balance. I mean, our balance was fine. It was just the fact that
they say madness.
We got really close to zero, and then I spent some income. That's all it is. It's not, it has nothing to do with the fact. Oh, we're up to 118, 120 people. We just need 10 more people and we're on our way to our next star.
Stay the course. Vote Windsock.
I want to finish this.
Some things never change.
A dilemma. Gosh,
Staff can receive training.
Okay, after that first dilemma that we had with Wishful, I'm so nervous every time we have a dilemma now. Flaming flyover. Focused on the quest at hand, your team stop in their tracks at the sound of a roar overhead. A dragon is approaching fast, and there isn't much time until things get fiery. Are we sure it's a dragon? That's a dragon. Or I'm over here. Fire guard. Okay, so anytime we have something like this that's using one of our special skills, so I definitely want to use that. A brave or possibly stupid member of the party, or both, it could be both, draws the attention of the dragon and receives its fiery breath head on. They walk away without a scratch to cheers the others. That's a good party trick. Plus 350% XP and high morale. So, funny story. One of my favorite stories of when I was in a group and we encountered a dragon. So, story time. We were going into really kind of this like cat. I guess it was. I'm not really. I don't really remember the whole location per se. It kind of had like a castle feel, but it had a little bit of some. Because I remember we went through some crypts and we were going through and. So anyway, so we get to this part where we're going to go into. There's a kitchen. And it's going to go into the next room over. Is going to go into the room, and we expected the BBEG, the big bad guy, evil guy, to be in the second room. Okay, that was where we expected. I guess we were going after a dragon because we were going against a bunch of dragons. So anyway, so we get there, and we're like, we before we go into the kitchen, which you can probably see where this is going, we decide, hey, let's hang back, let's take a long rest. This was back in 3.5. Let's go back. Let's take a long rest. Regroup, figure out what we're going to do. Yeah, average is worthless for me right now. In fact, I'm going to sell that. So anyway, we get there. And so we go back into this room. We kind of go back and we kind of, take turns, and we're like, okay, we're going to spend the evening. We're going to do a long rest. We want to make sure that we're all properly prepared. Everything's up, ready to go. And we do the preparations. In fact, we spent multiple hours. Dragonette skeleton. Though still a large reptile, this specimen is likely less than 1,000 years old, a relatively infant in the grand scheme of draconic timeline. We're going to place this exhibit right over here for now. Does that count as... It does count as prehistory. So I am going to need to get someone who is prehistory now. Prehistory will apply for two. Okay, so the prehistory people, if we apply for more, then they replace the old ones. Okay, good to know. I probably should have, because I think I was trying to save some of those. Anyway, so we go in, we rest up, We spend, I kid you not, hours out of in-game, or not in-game, hours in real life discussing and going through our plans. And we make through this huge plan.
Museum security are watching for
Yeah,
your
we're going to do
safety.
that.
Do you feel safe?
We get through this whole plan, and you know, it's like you go here and then you go over here, and we'll plan out, and we have this whole thing planned out. And you can prop near a pristine fantasy exhibit. Fine, we'll just put it right there. So we go in. Now we expect it to be like 2 rooms down. We go and we enter into the kitchen, and he's right there. This huge, gigantic dragon. I don't know how it fit into the room, but so it's in the room. And oh, we do have enough. Let's go back and do this one a little bit more and see if we can't get this dragon, this little baby dragon. How did I have this set up? So we go through, we went from basically full health, ready to go, 100%, down to like, we're like, guys, is that we were almost facing a TPK, so a total party kill. And we were just like, guys, we can't let this happen. We have to do this. And it gets down to we'll send Nerf. I think it's at least the side quest in. Haggle.
The expedition team are departing now. I'm always so glad that I don't have...
So we go and we are like literally... Okay, I know that the person's sick, but they're probably out on the mission. That's fine. I'll get them when they come back. Yeah, so we're facing like TPK. Everyone's down to like a few hit points at most. And I believe I was playing a scout. But yeah, we were all down to like just a handful of hit points each. Probably might get through like one more turn, if that. And our cleric, he basically is like, he didn't have any of, he had all of his stuff was like for buffing. All of his spells were for buffing. And so finally he's going through, and because it's his turn, and it's like, okay, after it's your turn, it's the dragon's turn, and we're going to be facing a TPK. And he's like, the only offensive spell he had was like the equivalent of like, and I think it was like because of his domain or whatever, was something the equivalent of like Finger of Death. And dragons have insane saves. And he's like, it's the only thing I've got. And we're like, do it. Because, I mean, there's, if you don't, it's over. And so he's like, okay. He's like, I'll cast it. And so he casts this spell. And the DM rolls, and
waiting to buy a ticket are asked to be with us
then
indefinitely.
the DM rolls a second time because it has a resistance, or not a resistance, like a legendary save, and I talked to the DM like years later, and he still remembered this, and he was just like, yeah, the first die he rolled was a 1, and he's like, and he's, all the calculations is like, and it's like, okay, well, legendary save, let me roll again. He rolled a 2. And that one spell that was just a Hail Mary just completely saved our entire group, and it's still to this day one of my absolute favorite memories of all the games and the campaigns that I've been in. Oh, there we go. Look at it. It's got a little pacifier. He's cute. Gives bonus buzz plus 5% to fantasy guess.
Attention. Thieves have been prevented from escaping.
And we have more chickens. Buck, buck, buck. Okay. We're going to... All right, before... Okay, I need to not do that. Because there's a very specific order that I had to put these in. I really wish there was a way that you could just say like, okay, this was the one that worked. If all of these guys are available, I want you to save this party configuration. Okay, I need them. Who is it? I need D, Liger, and I think it was Nerf. No, that's not who I had. Who was it? Morgan? No, we gotta have. Who are my lucky people? Okay, D's not going. D Fog War has to go. I know these two were. I literally had. Okay, if I do that, that just gets that. That's a $10,000 potion, though. So if I do that, and instead of D, we do Liger. Okay, so I basically can choose, or here, if we do Pam, literally just had, and we do strength instead. Like that's 82 strength. I don't need that. Hold on. Let's go back. I would also like a little clear button on this. All right, who has got my most luck? You know what?
Reminded that fossils are not boring, just dusty.
You do luck. You are gonna go to Pam. You are gonna go to Defog War. Yeah, none of this stuff is okay. And then I don't have anyone doing the plot armor. Okay, intelligence potion just finished. Wow. Okay. Who has? Okay, this one has Dwarven Charm. So I could probably do her and Pam. Liger would also be good with that. And who has... D had some snacks. Just shy of that. Okay, if we do Nerf, we get extra XP though. I think I'm gonna do that. Let's... Which is at 28. Haggle. I'm not gonna get anywhere close to that. Yeah, let's just do that.
Unable to show a valid ticket will be named and then shamed.
I wonder if... if it affects anything if I send them and then pull all this out. Let's see. I want. Yeah. Oh, I need to go get my botany or my prehistory person. I need this one, and we're gonna have to go over here. Autofill. You know what? We'll do injury. The rest of it's just extra time. Okay, who did I get? I got... Or no, I already hired someone, didn't I? That might not be a bad person to have. Okay, so we can... Now that I've got some prehistory people, I can shove that in there.
Staff can receive training to be less useless and more useful.
Hold on. Does the goblin have a... Yeah, yeah, prefers natural decor. So yeah, I've even got that. Well known for many skills, countless talents, and even some charm, death comes naturally to goblins in a way quite unique to them. When it comes to dying, no one beats goblins. I mean, he's just not happy. I feel sad for him. Well, I mean, he's not entertained, but I don't know what else he wants. Unless there is a... Well, there's hotel decor.
Assistant to the cafe. That's
What
where you
if...
work now.
That doesn't say that it does... Fun. I think this is the fun thing, and they don't like that. They don't want that.
Expedition team returning from fantasy.
Yeah, you can go and do that. Let's check our box. Yeah, Wyvern Way. I think this should finish out the baby dragon. Look at him. He's adorable. Just right there. All right, let's attach that. And oh, we just need some decoration. We did get him on there. I do need to go through some of the dinosaur bones. Okay, let's do...
The camera room is currently offline. Don't do anything funny.
There's
that. We can do
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio.
Bonfire there.
Greetings. Today you're in fantastic company because you're joined by me, Sir Nigel Bickleworth,
And
the
like
only
that.
DJ on 2 Point Radio.
That's not
For
even.
roughly the next 20 minutes. Enjoy it while you can.
That's closer. All right. Let's come over here. Let's see if I got the lily pads. Yes. Epic. It's good enough. Where is... There we are. Actually, we'll put it like right there. Put that there. We'll put that there. What do you want for your buzz? Near a garden sign. Like literally everything else that is botany wants this garden sign there. And then they just want some decoration. I don't want to do too much because I'm gonna move it eventually. How about now? Okay, what else can I add? A banner? There we go. I'll come back to that. I just mostly want it to be able to get the buzz. Okay. Let's go over here. We're gonna go back over here and up here. Let's look at this. This is the obstruction. So we need a lot. Let's look and see real quick. So if we've got, they've got 20, 23. Let's go and check. I want to write down the thing that I need. I need a level 45. What is this? Oh, this is Potion Master 2. Luck 40. Dex 45, intelligence 50, and strength I need 60. This quest is not for the faint of heart. This is going to be everything. Oh, there's a prehistory spear. You know what? If that's the case,
our collective knowledge has increased.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and shove that in there. What am I looking at? Okay. So let's look at my staff. First off, all pay review. There's there's one holdout. There. Okay, I just want my experts. So I am looking at Ariana. So if I do that, strength is 21. Liger can get a strength of 25. Pam has a luck of 21. Who is my other? Morgan, 2 hands. Rogue, dex of 16. Not. Okay, Nerf has to go so we can beef up their intelligence. So I have an intelligence of 22 for that. Okay, there's our 3-star museum. It was bad enough that you fled to the mountaintops, but to encourage others is incorrigible. I may not be sure why, and no matter, but I am terribly displeased. Oh, we got the windsock.
2 Point citizens are visiting the Pointy Mountains in unprecedented numbers. Guests are making the lengthy trek to the literally lofty museum, while the Yetis finally have a marquee attraction on their frosty doorstep. No treks for them. Now the shoe is on the other, less hairy foot.
You've been promoted to Curator Class 9. The Department of Culture has rewarded the following items. 300 kudos, and we can now go up to Museum 8. Alpining after someone. All of us at the Bigfoot Foundation are thrilled with your work. The elders want to entrust you with the secret location in the Bone Belt, a place where brave Yeti pioneers once traveled. Over time, the route became too dangerous. No Yeti has made this trip in my lifetime. The elders have heard tell of your journey and believe you are capable.
You don't hear me complaining.
All right, so unlock Shag Summit, complete an expedition. We're gonna do that next time.
Bad guest.
I would like to try to figure out what I need to do for this. Okay, so for that one, hands down, Nerf is going to get that one, but everything's an MIA. So I have to get... Hold on. Hold on. So here... Nerf gets that one. I think they only get 4, or they only get 1. This one is gonna go to Liger.
Announcement. Analysis complete.
This
Anything
one,
good?
let's try Pam Terry. This one,
And now, Sir Nigel reviews. Where
Can I
take
pick
out
someone-
the red pen and tell you what to like and when.
no, I can't pick.
Today we're talking
You can
about
only
the
have one.
Jumbo Museum. It's Jumbo McNally's admirable combination of boundless wealth and historical avarice.
What
that
does
makes
this one
Jumbo
do?
Museum an exhilarating spectacle for
Assures the
eyes
wearers, at least in the
and
next 4
purse
seasons,
strings.
preventing
It's
MIA.
soothing to know that many of the world's most precious exhibits have been pried away from the sticky
I'm-
hands of the general public.
okay.
Never to be seen again. Not by you, anyway. 6 in your dreams out of a possible no chance.
Okay, hold on. Let me see what...
Announcement. Our educational merits are being inspected.
Because I'm between like D that has next to none, and then we've got... It's not that much. I need someone to do Dex. Yeah, it's gonna have to be D had some snacks. Hold on, let me see something. If I take that one off there, I'm curious if, because these are a better quality. Okay, let's see if I can remember who all I picked. Okay, Nerf has to go. Pam also has to go. I think it was Liger. And if we do party potion, my dex is still not anywhere high enough. Oh, because I have... Oh, D had some snacks isn't level 10. Okay.
Security are watching for your safety. Do you feel safe?
All right, I'm going to put all these back. Okay. We'll put that back to, I'll give that back to D. All right. Well, I was hoping to have at least a little something. You know what? Let's see if we can. We'll haggle that one.
Expedition team are departing now. I'm always so glad that I don't have to
And we'll go over here to the Great Dwarf. And we'll, you know what, we'll get them some extra XP so that way we can get higher level. We're gonna have to level up. That's what we're gonna have to do. So we're gonna find out what's gonna be in these boxes, what they're gonna bring back, and then we'll go to Shag Summit in the next episode. So thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day, and see you next time.